Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's market commentary from IC Markets. My name is Chloe Edwards from Trade with Precision, and today I want to do a spotlight on a few charts, starting off with the Australia 200 index, which is sitting just above a key horizontal level of support at 6900. If this level holds, price could rebound back up to the midway point around 7150. Before forming a lower high at this point and proceeding lower, offering potential short opportunities on the way back down. It could also move back up towards the top of this range, around 7500. This is the weekly time frame we're looking at here, so we're talking fairly long-term move if it were to head towards that 7500 area. Alternatively, if the support level at 6900 breaks to the downside, price could actually move lower towards the next horizontal level of support, which is all the way down here around 6400, which could yield some short opportunities on both the daily and intraday timeframes there. Moving on to commodities then, and West Texas and Brent Crude have both broken out of their consolidations and moved to the downside. On West Texas here, we see on the daily time frame that price action is now pulling back up towards previous support. And if a bearish candle forms in this area, there could be an opportunity to trade short with the downtrend. However, if we look to the weekly time frame, we can actually see that price is actually just bouncing from a fairly major horizontal level at $65. And this could impede progress to the downside. If this level does actually break to the downside, there could be further short opportunities. So that level is worth keeping an eye on. There is a similar picture on the Brent crude oil. Here's the daily time frame on Brent. Similar picture in that price is currently retracing back up towards these moving averages, and a bearish candle printing in this area could indicate a further move to the downside. But again, if we just pop onto the weekly time frame here, we can see this horizontal level of support at $70, and that is the level that has just been touched and price is just bouncing from. So again, this could be a bounce and a move back up could be on the cards, but if this horizontal level at $70 does break to the downside, then there could be some opportunities afoot on both the daily and intraday timeframes. Sticking with commodities, just moving on to gold. Gold is currently bullish, but having just recently touched on the $2,000 level in the last few days, it's that level that's really key. If it breaks to the upside, if price manages to break and hold above 2,000, then there could be further opportunities to buy on both the daily timeframe and intraday timeframes. But as things stand, that $2,000 level remains a psychological level of potential resistance for price. Moving on to currencies then, with euro-dollar. Euro-dollar is looking bullish, with price having recently bounced up from support at 1.05. This is the monthly time frame now I'm looking at here. So here is the level of support at 1.05 that price has recently bounced from. It could even potentially make it now back up towards the top of this range, around 1.146 or thereabouts. On the daily time frame, we do see higher highs in price action in place. And on lower time frames, such as the hourly time frame, let's have a look here. The hourly time frame, we can see this uptrend in place with clear higher highs and higher lows in price action. Any pullback into the moving averages on any time frame, whether it's intraday or daily time frame could spell the beginnings of an opportunity to buy into this uptrend. Moving on to the Australian dollar. And the Australian dollar could still be looking weak. This is the monthly time frame here on the Australian dollar, and we can see that price is sticking just below the resistance here at around 67. It could be headed down towards the next support level around 63 down here. Looking at the daily time frame there, we can see that price is literally just sitting at this level of potential resistance here. Yesterday's candle was a fairly bearish candle, having tested up towards these highs and come back and closed below the level. So if this horizontal level does hold and price moves to the downside, then it could potentially get maybe even all the way down to this 0.63 area. Price, of course, could break this level to the upside, in which case it would remain to be seen whether a series of higher highs and higher lows would form and an uptrend would actually form. But with the stronger euro and potentially weaker Australian dollar, this makes the euro Australian dollar cross an interesting pair to look at. On the weekly chart here, we can see the price just pushing up through these previous highs over here, and the daily time frame does show higher highs and higher lows in price action. There could be intraday opportunities to the upside here, as well as swing trading opportunities on the daily time frame after a period of retracement. So again, looking to the hourly time frame there, for example, as an intraday time frame to look at, we can see higher lows and higher highs, just awaiting this pullback and a bullish candle to print in order to give a potential long opportunity. So that's it from me for today. Thanks for listening in, and I will speak to you all again soon.